morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Oops. Trying to get all my stuff here this morning.
Yep. I can barely hear you.
Oh, barely hear me.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is that better?
A little bit. Yep.
I turned up my volume. Okay. Let's see who's in here. Joe McBride, ATS, Papa York, Sterling, Venture, Papa York, Venture, J Tizzo, Sterling, King Friday, Jack Gallman, Phoenix, good morning, good morning. Eric, good morning.
Ditto.
Brown sugar, good morning. Okay, I have a question for you guys. I know you're going to know the answer. Who is this? It says on here Pops and DLC. Who is that?
I don't know.
Sent a lot of stuff in and no notes. I'm sure it's for the St. Jude's, but I don't have a note. Anybody know? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, is that Dad's Learning Coins? Okay, it says Pops and DLC. Someone Dad Learning Coins. That's probably what it is.
Yep.
Oh,
Sounds like it could
Toledo.
be.
All righty. Okay. Dad's Learning Coins. Okay, that makes totally sense. DLC. Duh. Okay, so can someone pop over there and see if it's the same logo? Just for the heck of it, I'm sure it is. Sipping the Stacks, good morning. King Friday, Brown Sugar. Anybody else come in? Phoenix? I guess it's Oh, y'all, what a day yesterday. We didn't get out of the eye doctor until 2 something, 2:30, almost 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's he doing? How did it go?
The doctor told him that it was, his eyes was better, but they'll do some more tests next month. So I don't know.
Yeah, the logo matches on that name.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Dad's Learning Coins. Maybe he'll come in today.
Maybe he will.
That would be awesome. All right. At least I know where I'm going now. And Millie, anybody know where Millie hangs out or anything?
Now that I don't know.
Well, she's got some. I got a package back from the address that I have. So obviously, I have a not good address. So anyway, we will figure it out.
Just send it to me.
Send it to you. Would
Yeah,
you be?
send it
Would
to
be
Victoria.
whatever it was? Send it to you.
Yeah.
It was a bill. It's a bill.
Oh, the bill will send that to me too. Good morning, Just Logic.
Good morning, Misogyny. Good morning, Joe.
Joe's in the basement.
No, not anymore.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Can you hear me okay? Good morning, Victoria.
You're a
Can you
little
hear me
nobody.
okay?
You're garbled.
Yep.
You're garbled.
Am I what?
That's great. You're garbled. You're really garbled. Leave and come back. Yeah. because I have something to tell you, and you're going to be so jealous. Oh my goodness!
Joe's going to be jealous, or all of us?
Oh no, it'll just be Joe.
Oh, okay.
No, it'll just be Joe. However, if I don't put some gas in my car today, or if David doesn't, okay, say something.
Is that better?
Much better.
Yes. Yes.
I was trying to go through the car. That's why.
Ah,
So
well,
I heard my name, Victoria. What'd you say?
I didn't say it. Ida said it, that
What'd
you
you
was going
say?
to be jealous.
Why?
I don't know.
okay, I'm going to tell you, Joe, because I'm
Okay.
getting a haircut today.
Ah, boo!
What happened?
Did you see yesterday?
What?
Look at
I know. I
look hot. Look at this stuff.
know.
Look at it.
But that's why I said you're going to be so jealous
Oh
because I
my
get
god!
a fine cut today, right after the show. Oh, I need to send her a text.
Even long in the back.
Morning, Charles.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah, you're starting to look pretty bushy there.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Yeah, it's no big. Like I said, it's only hair.
Yep. I wished I had about half of that.
Yeah, I'm not going bald. Don't worry about it.
I'm not bald, but it's getting thin.
Yeah.
Morning, Frostbite.
Morning, Frostbite, Sterling, Kane, Proud Sugar, Jack, Papa, Victoria, Phoenix.
See, you missed the ditto.
I know.
Yeah.
I did.
Anybody else come in here? Let me see.
Frostbite,
I'm gonna trademark that.
your sound is going wonky again,
Oh,
Joe.
come on, really?
Joe, stop being wonky.
Yeah,
Well, let me
wonky.
know. Is it bad again?
That doily's getting really pretty, Ida.
Oh,
Beautiful.
it's gonna be it's gonna be nice. I think. I'm just I'm doing some more to the center of it that because you couldn't see the little stuff that I put on the center.
Oh,
So now I am embellishing the center a little bit. Then I'll go back to the rest.
you've got a little bit of a crackle in your sound, Ida.
It's because I'm
Maybe,
old.
maybe it's me
No,
chatting.
I'm old, and it's my crackling voice.
You guys in chat, do you hear it, or is it just me?
Hi, Ringmaster Ray.
Morning, Ringmaster Ray.
Morning, Ringmaster Ray. Am I
We
still
start
wonky?
No, not real bad or nothing.
All right. It's just weird. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it gets like that. You know, it's weird.
Yeah, you said it pretty clear there.
Yeah.
I think some of it's on my end.
Is it?
Yeah, because Papa York said he didn't hear it there on Ida's. So
we stopped and got a hamburger to something, and I was like starving. And so we stopped at a place called Juicy's. That was a really good hamburger. Wasn't the best I've ever had, but it was really, really good. And it it was so big. I just got two hamburgers and one order of fries to split and each a drink. And I couldn't even finish half my hamburger. It was so big. Huge.
Wow.
yeah,
Good morning. How do you say that first name, Stacker? Quad dog? Quag hog? Quag hog?
Quag hog.
Quad hog.
Yeah.
Morning, Charles.
Y'all know who he is. You just don't know you know who he is.
No, I don't.
It's okay. I know.
As long as you know.
That's right.
It's all that matters.
That's right.
Although I am curious.
I'm not telling you.
Come on.
Secret. Secret.
It's not fair.
Well,
You don't like secrets.
you
There's
don't
no
know.
secrets in the She-Shop community. Right, Joe? No secrets in the She-Shop community. No secrets.
Okay, I'll give y'all a hint. His other name starts with an M.
So he changed his name.
Michael Kittle?
He no, he didn't really change his name. He changed his channel name.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't go down and literally change his name.
Yeah, that gets expensive.
Starts with an M.
Please tell me
ML. His initials are ML.
I didn't say ML.
The frostbite is.
Oh,
I'm going to drop down and come back up, okay?
that won't
Okay.
help.
Okay.
That won't make me tell you.
No, I'm just trying to get the crackle out of my speaker.
Oh, okay.
ML. I don't know. I'm lost.
And when you come back, I'll show you how this doily is looking. It's quite a piece, I think. Look at that. Isn't it be pretty? If I ever decide to declare it done. Okay, cut that off. Oh my gosh, you'd think I'd have some scissors in here, wouldn't you?
The sticker didn't change.
The what?
He's that Quahog stacker, or how you say it, said his sticker hasn't changed.
Oh, he said that himself?
Yes.
Ah, see, this is a mystery.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it? Isn't it fun to have a mystery?
ML.
ML. Okay, guys, do you think I need to dye my hair or bleach my hair blonde?
Ooh.
Let's just
Try it. Do it. Do it.
Dye it purple or pink.
Okay, this is my reaction to that. Not.
How about orange then?
No.
Ida, it's only hair.
I know. Problem being, I don't have time.
Yeah, but when you bleach your hair, doesn't it eventually go away?
Well, yeah, then you have these roots and everything.
Are you trying to look like Paula?
And since, oh Lord, I could never look like Paula. But my hair hasn't had anything on it since I was 16. So
Wow, that's a long time. Wow.
oh, well, thank you, Joe.
Anytime. My hair hasn't been this long in a long time either.
Well, at one point in time, I used to have brown hair. Now I've really gone blonde.
Yeah, and I didn't have gray hair either.
I was blonde until I was 16.
Were you really?
Oh,
Wow.
you know what? Let me tell y'all something. I found this website. It's called something.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah. LETS Enhanced. It is the easiest program I have ever seen to take a picture and change the DPI on it.
Nice.
I was so impressed. And so much of it's free, of course, and then you have to. But I think it's like $100 for a year, and you don't do anything except drag the picture into it and hit go. That's it, and it is so cool.
Well, that'll make it easier for anything you're doing, or you can even do that for your thumbnails for
exactly
YouTube, because you have to downsize them a lot in order to make a thumbnail.
But isn't that a little expensive? $100 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it didn't seem like it to me because of all the stuff that when I send something into my art company to have things blown up or whatever, they charge me like $40.
Oh, okay, then that makes a difference.
Someone let some crayon eating marine in the door.
Oh, Gunny came in. Morning, Gunny.
Somebody let who in? Let me get over here. Hi, Gunny. Good morning.
Morning, Paula and Mrs. Tizzo. Now, is that stacker guy MLZB?
What stacker guy? No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think. What are you talking about? The QUA?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Do you really? No, it's not.
Okay.
But I'm not sure I would tell you anyway. But
what? No. Why am I guessing then?
Well, I don't know. I don't have a clue. Sorry, Paula.
Victoria, we lost you.
Holy Toledo.
She went silent.
Yeah, I was told that I had an echo.
Oh,
so I didn't hear.
I didn't hear anything.
Settings. So do I sound like I got an echo or anything now?
No. I didn't hear it before.
Okay, well I went in and changed the sound settings.
Even when you muted, we could still hear it. I think it's Ida's audio.
Okay, that's so pretty.
I need to buy me a new microphone for Christmas, don't I?
So do I, because after I dropped this one, it never worked the same.
Mine's never been dropped as far as I know.
Oh, it's getting used a lot, Ida.
Yeah, it is used a lot. It's got a button on it. So I get to push the button. What can I say?
Frostbite, it's me that I have feedback. Frostbite said it's me that I have feedback.
Well, do something about it. Okay, you know what today is, guys?
Trivia.
Thursday. Did anybody get to do a part of an auction or anything over at Angels, or did she just do her little?
No, there was too much crap going on over there.
Oh yeah, it got out of control for a while.
Yeah, the fact is, it was just a bunch of crap.
I popped in on my phone. Remember?
Yeah, that's when we stopped. Because you came.
And I said, what are y'all
pushing
doing?
buttons again?
Did you catch your kids misbehaving, Ida?
I did.
It just took a left-hand turn. It just went.
And I missed it yesterday.
You did, Victoria.
I know. I was so upset.
It was pretty good. It took a left-hand turn for a while.
I woke up 20 minutes after it was over.
We always kind of do that, especially with Angel.
Ray, you want to put something up this morning?
Well, you're going to do an auction today? Sure.
He's always got something.
I wasn't expecting that.
How about some error pennies? What do you got?
Error pennies. Got some of them error pennies.
Right, Ida?
or varieties, either one.
I have to put my camera back on here. I was doing my Saturday morning premiere train video.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you have your camera hooked up to that thingy?
Well, because I have an arm just like you do for your speaker.
Yeah.
And so I can move this anywhere I want as I'm doing it.
Okay, so then in StreamYard, you just change your camera. Is that all you do?
Yeah. So when you go into settings, I can choose which camera, you just go to camera and it'll have the list of cameras, just like you do if you add your microscope to it.
Okay, is that the same kind of arm thing that has the light on it?
The light? Yeah, you could do the same thing, like if you had a light on it or a ring light or anything like that too.
Okay. So now I'm really curious if I can.
Because that way I can do this.
But is that one actually considered a thing for a camera?
Not necessarily. I kind of rigged it that way. Made it that way.
So you don't use a microscope, you use your camera.
Well, I can use either or.
Because what's that right now? The camera?
Yeah, this is a camera.
It's
an ultra. It's a high def ultra 4K camera.
Yeah, that's just as good as a what do you call it? That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I have a question now. Going back to how did you rig it? I'm curious.
Well, let me go back to the other camera here so I can show that to you. Well, I had all of these camera parts.
Paula, good morning.
And
Hi, Paula.
this actually is a piece that goes to a flexible, it's called a Joby. And I use it for metal detecting. It's a little stand, flexible stand.
I can tell you right now, it's more than I can handle.
Actually. And so I got this at Best Buy, and it has the adjustable little legs and arms, like a tripod for it. And it has the attachment for any camera that you want to use out in the field.
Yeah.
So that's the name of it right there. And so it unscrews and it screws right directly into the arm. And I can adjust the camera in any direction that I want.
It screws into the camera, the extension thingy. Is that what you're talking about?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was just a part off of a piece of camera equipment that I already had that I got from Best Buy. And it'll unscrew and screw to any camera part that you have, just like with a tripod.
Right, but the arm thing that you have, it screwed into that. Is that what you did? Okay.
So just screw directly into it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good setup.
Yeah, that way you can do overhead. There's many different ways of doing overheads, and I just kind of found that worked kind of the best.
I've got to figure out how. I have one of those arm things. I have to figure out how to put it on my table, though.
Yeah, well, normally you would have a little clamp that would attach to the end of the desk, and I have that little clamp for it. But every time I would touch this table, it would vibrate the camera too much, so I mounted it directly into the top of my desk.
Well, I can't do that because the table that I use is a dining table, and David would absolutely kill me if I.
Right. But you can get the clamp that would go into the edge of the table.
Okay, my other problem being the
this
table
little piece just sits down in it.
Yeah, That's how the end of mine is. But and I don't have a clamp thing, but my table is 4 inches thick.
Right.
Do they
Well,
make?
yeah, and that does make it difficult if it doesn't open up wide enough.
Yeah,
And
it
you
does.
can probably get a clamp that does open wide enough. You could probably find it on Amazon.
I'm going to check that possibility out. Okay, I'll leave you alone now. You can continue. You have
No,
about
that's
10
cool.
minutes.
I mean, that's hopefully I can help someone else that way. Do audio and all that stuff too.
Okay, you got about 10 minutes before the trivia starts.
Yeah.
So did anybody bid on that?
This is a 23D, tougher date to get. I'm going to start it out at 30. I upgraded out of my album. I went through my entire coin shop inventory trying to find a better 23D. Found one that was a little bit higher grade, but to find 23Ds and high grade is pretty expensive.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Roseanne.
I was like, well, 23s are common, but not the 23D.
Wait till y'all see what I did. Wow.
So for a piece dollar, it's kind of tough to come by at a high grade.
Natty's at 30.
And this is probably better than all the ones that were in my coin shop for sure.
Have a good day,
Yeah.
Paula.
Paula, you leaving us? See you later, sweetie. Be good. Be safe.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
Roseanne, calm down. We'll be with you later.
Roseanne, calm down, or I'm going to come over there and spank you.
Anybody else? We got Natty at 30.
We're looking for 31. Anybody for 31?
She's probably saying promises.
I was never a fan of the piece dollars for some reason. Never a fan.
I wasn't never either.
Yeah, I like the Morgans better.
Yeah. On Joe Durbin, he had a 28 Philly. And it was the last one I needed for the whole set. And I finally just pulled the trigger and bought it.
Wow.
And now I have the complete album, which is really cool. It's the latest album that I've completed.
Yeah.
Gunny, wants to know if you can get it to him by Christmas.
If I can get it to him by Christmas.
That's what Jay Tizzle asked. Can you get it here by
Not likely, because I think yesterday was a deadline to get anything to anybody by Christmas.
It all depends on what you're shipping to.
Yeah.
Now, is that a D? 23D?
Yes, this is the 23D.
Yeah, because Gunny was asking P or D.
It's a tougher one to get in better grades.
Going twice at 30. Gunny's at 31.
Good morning, DTS.
Yeah, there's plenty of time, I think, before Christmas. You'll get it before Christmas. All depends on where it's going.
Yeah, from where.
Yeah, it depends on the distance and
yeah,
what
it all
hubs
depends
they have to hit.
And how you ship it. And
you're in Texas, aren't you, Ringmaster Ray?
Yes.
And he's in New Hampshire?
Yeah, that area up there, yeah. Gunny's at Natty went to 32. Now Gunny's at 33. Wait, we got us sold in there. Natty got it at 32.
Yep.
Natty stacking for 32. Congrats.
Gunny
And
just
I
missed.
don't like piece of dollars, don't you, Ida?
For someone who was a very sharp shooter, sure couldn't pull a trigger and be a sniper.
I think they're neat looking, but Denise is my love. You know that.
quick. 32. My shipping is $5. Let you guys know ahead of time so you guys know. All right, let's do another. How about this one? This is a 58 proof set.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to start it out at 45. It does have some little toning going on, especially with the quarter.
Did you put that together?
No. I picked this up at the coin shop yesterday, just like this.
Okay. Well, he must have put it together then.
Beautiful 58 proof set. So shiny, didn't want to come in.
Yeah, it's the glare from the case too.
Yeah.
Those cases are shiny. Oh. All right, Ida, I'm gonna pop down, okay? Because I think
All righty, Joe.
because people are saying I'm echoing and everything, so I'm
Well,
sorry.
be safe, taking. I need to work.
Yeah, I'll be
Joe.
Hey, for Christmas, can I cut my hair?
Sure.
All I want for Christmas is my haircut.
Surely.
That's all I need. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you've
Have a
made
good
it this
day.
long. You'll be all right. Chris Levine, good morning.
I'll be in chat.
Okay, have a good day.
Any interest at this at 45? 1958 proof set.
Good morning, James Schultz.
And a capital holder.
I love those capital holders. Those are cool looking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's nice is you can see the whole year of coins and all together. What I like about them. And you can display this like on your desk too. Or if you have like all of the other sets, that you can stack them or you can,
Good morning, Mike Slice.
Let's do something a little different. Let's do this one here. This is Spain, 1966. It is BU uncirculated, 80% silver. I'm starting this one out at $25.
Aren't Spain coins, don't they like sell well or
Oh, yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what somebody said. Yeah.
This is 100 pastas. I call them pastas.
Patas. It's weird spelling there.
Or pasitas. 1 year type coin.
EMR Coin says, tell Joe for $500 in St. Jude's he can cut his hair.
There you go, Joe.
Or he can sell all his hair for locks of love for balding men or men without beards.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning,
You
Nan.
know, you may get more than that if he waits till March. You never know.
We have that one. Let's move on to another one. This one is South Africa. I know Frostbite would love this coin. Look at the ship on that. 1952 South Africa.
That's nice. Joe said, I'll do it.
This one's starting out at 25.
Joe must be wanting his haircut really bad, Ida.
5 shilling.
Worldwide rare coins.
Worldwide rare coins. That's a coin shop here in town. Or one of them anyway.
Okay.
We don't have our foreign people in here. Like their foreign coins.
Amanda, where are you?
Yeah, and Frostbite must not be at the screen right now.
Yeah, he's probably working. I do have another one for 25 right here. This is Paraguay, 1968, 72% silver. The cool lion and the Liberty Cap. Anybody like maples? How about a 16? They're asking 30 on these. 1916. Not 1916. 2016. And I have a 21.
Spots on it.
What's that?
Did that other one have some milk spots on it?
Yeah, the 16 does.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, that's just kind of the norm now for all of these older coins.
Yeah.
The more that they're around, I've seen some of these milk spotting, and they actually start creating toning on the coins as the older they get.
All right.
So whatever they use to polish or clean their coin out of their mint, same thing for the UK, it was causing that, and they can start milking at any time throughout their life, and then it starts to tone.
Oh.
That milking turns to toning.
Okay, after that one, we got to start trivia.
Trivia? Why? Because Roseanne is gonna.
I know Roseanne is going.
She's going bonkers on us.
I know.
Well, she's getting on to Joe about saying he's going to cut his hair and give you the 500. She's telling me he has to wait till March.
Yep. So those will be coming up. I have some more stuff that'll be in the auction coming up this Saturday during early bird and trade day and all of that stuff that I'll be doing. So.
Joe, I think Roseanne was saying that if you make it until March, she'll pay $1,000 to St. Jude's. Is that what I heard? Did I hear that from anybody?
Okay, and EMR Coin said, just to be clear, since I'm driving, I wasn't offering to pay the 500 for Joe. He has to do the donation.
It's like, wait.
We said, tell Roseanne to donate St. Jude and we'll start trivia.
I'm gonna donate it to men without beards.
All right, guys, here we go. First question. You ready, Charles? Make sure you're on real chat or whatever, live chat.
The real chat, not the fake chat.
The actual chat.
All right. Oh, look at this question. In what year was Trivia Pursuit first released? Hi, Sam.
Guess the number out there. I have no idea.
So, Roseanne, what's happened to Michael? I haven't seen him forever. Hey, Chris Levine. Good morning. Okay, the die is number 6. The answer is 1981.
Well, someone had a quick Google.
1981, number 6.
Gary gave him an answer quick. Looks like Laney.
James Schultz, I do believe.
Oh, James Schultz. Okay.
Number 6. Well, he's got 81.
Oh, I forgot about the die. I was just going with the first one.
First correct answer was Laney.
Yeah. 2, 4, 5.
Oh, no.
Only 5.
Yeah, I thought when I did recount, I got 5.
I'm gonna roll the little die. Little die's 5. So that'd be James. All right, James, give me a card number.
He ended up with it either way, didn't he?
He did. You better take number 5, James.
He did. 5, please.
Okay. All right, here we go. Which of these Call of Duty games was released first? Ghost, Advanced Warfare, or Black Ops? Which was released first? Ghost, Advanced Warfare, or Black Ops?
I don't know anything about video games either. I'd have to ask my son.
Yeah, you and me both. This is like Greek to me. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, guys. Is number 13. The answer is Black Ops.
Now, do you count just black?
Yeah,
Black.
I think we're going to go Black Ops because
Okay,
I
so
actually gave you the name.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get to work too. So.
And
Yeah.
the number was 13.
Have a good day.
All right.
My
Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Be
Have a
safe.
good day.
Bye.
I've got Mike Slice.
Okay, guys in chat, who do you get? Guys number 13. Get all this stuff off my desk.
Oh, now that time I got Phoenix. Huh. Maybe I better count again.
I get Phoenix also. What do you guys in chat get?
Phoenix Van Life is who I got. Yep.
Well, listen there. Speaking of, there's Michael. Phoenix, give me a card number. There's Paula.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Paula.
Good morning, Victoria.
Phoenix,
And
give me a
Phoenix
card
wants
number.
number
2.
2. Yep.
Okay, Phoenix, you got it. Okay. Stem cells from what kind of animal were used to make the world's first lab-grown meat? Eaten as a news conference in London in 2013. Stem cells from what kind of animal were used to make the world's first lab-grown meat, which was eaten at a news conference in London in 2013. The single burger patty cost over $300,000 to make.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that something?
Crazy.
Guys, number 27. Answer is cow. Cattle's okay.
I've only got 25 answers, or 25 correct answers.
Yep, that's all I got too.
Okay. All right, let me roll the little one. And it's number 16.
Mike Slice.
Yep. Oh my God, he's the luckiest guy. I swear to God.
8, please.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he is lucky.
Right, Michael? He said you could buy a cow farm for $300,000. No kidding.
Okay. Number 8.
Good morning,
Well,
Peanut.
my ex-husband went moose hunting in Canada, and when we figured it up, it cost us $800 a pound.
Wow.
What?
That's what it costs after you figure all the license and all the stuff you had to do
Oh,
and end up in Canada. And
gotcha. Yeah, but where, I mean, most people don't live in moose territory. You have to travel if you want to go moose hunting.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I'm also counting the mount because he had the head mounted.
Well, he actually paid for a vacation and
Right.
hunted during his vacation.
Right. That's exactly right. All right. Next question. A commercial for what candy shows a kid asking Mr. Al, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a sweet treat?
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. Oh my gosh, I love that.
This is a 2-part question, guys. Wait till you hear the rest of the story.
1.
Oh, they're gonna die. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Guy's 55. So I will be rolling the little one. Well, the little one's 15. The answer is Tootsie Pop. Or Tootsie Roll Pop. Y'all know what it is.
Jim Shank.
Who is it?
Yep, Jim Shank.
Jim Shank.
Jim Shank. Okay. Jim, give me a card number.
Jim Shank, calling Jim Shank. We need a card number.
Card number. First
First
available.
Available, yeah.
That's number 1. Okay, next question. The other half of this, or the other part of this. The world can't. The world. Mr. Owl can't help biting the pop after how many licks, so the world may never know.
Okay. Really? I just gave that.
Mr. Owl cannot help biting the pop after so many licks, so the world may never know. How many licks is that?
I literally gave the answer.
You did?
Literally.
I was ignoring you.
That's okay.
Okay, well the diet you guys are so funny. I remember you saying that now, Paula, but I was kind of ignoring you.
Mhm.
But the die is number 14, and the answer is 3. 1,
Phoenix.
2, crunch.
Phoenix Van Life.
A 1.
That's
A
2 for you,
2.
Phoenix.
A 3. A 3. Yeah, but he licks it before he bites it, Sterling. That's what she said.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What catchy boy? I don't know if I believe that or not.
Yep,
What catchy children's song about marine life made an appearance on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2019?
And changed our lives forever.
Phoenix Van Life wants number 4 on that last one, Ida.
Oh, thank you. I just went bananas
No,
here.
no, he licks it 3 times. A 1, a 2, a 3, crunch, a 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it goes.
This is a song that gets stuck in your head. Does anybody know what it is? Do, 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 do. Has all the do, 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 do's. Do, 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 do. Okay, the die's number 10. The answer is Baby Shark.
Joe McBride.
Joe McBee.
Joe McMamba. Do, 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 do.
Joe wants number 3.
Joe McMamba, and I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
Did.
The last episode of Whose Talk Show aired on May the 25th, 2011, after a 25-year run, with the host always saying, I won't say goodbye, I'll just say till we meet again.
Oh.
And don't ask me to read that one again.
I don't know, man. It's a guess.
I think we copied the wrong ones, Paula.
Oh boy. Well, I know it's not. I know it's not Mr. Rogers.
That is number 10. The answer is Oprah.
Okay.
I think it's Joe McBride.
That's who I got.
Yep. That's who I got.
Right. Joe, you can have 6, 7, 9, or 0. Oh, you got it last time. You can have 6, 7, 9, or 0. Braxton, good morning.
6. Number 6.
Joe McBee. Okay.
Good morning, Angel.
Hi, Angel. Thank you for yesterday. Okay, which team lost its home field advantage in 2010 when the roof of the Metrodome Stadium collapsed? Woo-hoo.
Woohoo! I lost my chat. There we go.
They were hiding from you.
Oops.
Okay, I'm going to have to roll the little dice because the big one is 50.
50. I'm 50 years old.
Little one, big one's 50. Little one's 12.
Paula Bloom.
Really?
Really?
3, 4,
That must
5,
be a mistake.
9, 10.
Maybe it is.
I see me too.
You know,
Okay, 7, 9, or 0.
7, please.
Got it.
Fresh, Roseanne.
they were saving that for you, Paula.
I know. Thank you.
All right, here we go. What color is the center circle in the iconic logo of Google Chrome?
Haven't we had that before?
No, not the center circle.
Oh. I don't know, man.
You don't know. You don't know.
It's right there, right down below on my taskbar. I could see it.
And good, I got it wrong.
I just noticed it. I guessed right.
Well, the die is number 12. And the answer is the blue.
Batman?
Batman.
Yep, that's who I got.
12 again. That's 12 2 times in a row.
But one was on the big dice and one was on the little one. Okay, listen to this.
Does Batman get a number?
Oh, I'm sorry. Batman, you want 9 or 10? Last chance to get on this was the last one.
9 or 10?
9 or 10. I think you it's the last one.
9.
Okay, Batman. Okay. Here we go. That was the last. Oh, y'all want to do the card? That was the last opportunity on the card.
Sure. Let's do the card.
Let's do.
Whoa, that went fast.
Well.
It did.
Okie dokie. Let's do the card.
Squirrel Squad.
Squirrel Squad.
Charles hasn't put in a stop yet.
I'm waiting.
He might have froze up or
Jumping
something.
again.
That went really fast for the card. Well, not really. I mean, 9 questions, 9 answers. Same as always.
There we got stop.
06, Joe McBride.
Joe McBride, 0 on 6.
Okay, anybody get card number?
Nope.
06?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Next question then.
Good morning, AZ Coins.
Morning, Z.
Hey, Izzy, good morning. In 2001, scientists discovered that an octopus has 8 additional brains, 1 for each arm. Is this true or false? T or F, capital only. In 2001, scientists discovered that an octopus has 8 additional brains, 1 for each arm. True or false? So if he has 8 additionals, that means that he's got 9 brains?
Sounds like it, didn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, okay. I gotta get off here. Y'all can't see me yawning so bad. Okay, here we go. Oh, what happened to my chat?
I don't know.
There it is. It's hiding from me.
All ran in the closet and hid from you.
Alrighty. That is a number 8. Answer is true. Capital T.
Below.
No, Mrs. Coin Crew, you can't count Phoenix.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's right. Yes, correct. Sorry about that, Miss Coin Crew.
8. Yep. That's who it is. Angel, give me. Oh, never mind. You can't give me a card number. Yeah.
Good morning, Chief.
Hey, Chief.
Good morning, Braxton. Matt T, good morning.
What nickname was given to the bubble that burst in the early 2000s when many internet companies went public? And it became very big, but ultimately failed. What's into my chat? My chat goes from not doing anything to going absolutely
Mine's
bonkers.
doing the same thing. It's not just you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, mine's doing the same thing. It's like Charles puts the go in, and then it just sits there forever, and then all of a sudden, 50 answers come through.
Yes, yes. That's exactly what I get.
Mine's doing the same.
Okay, I have to roll the little die because the big one is 51.
Oh my goodness.
And the little die is number 5. And the answer is .com.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Said that exactly at the same
I
time.
know. We
It's
did.
Phoenix, that's for the wind. Because she's got
Phoenix.
2. She's got 2 on the card.
Well, then she just won.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, congratulations, my friend.
Congratulations, Phoenix.
All right, Phoenix, do you want treasure chest 1, 2, or 3? Which will it be? 1, 2.
I'm gonna go grab some coffee.
Which make me some Paula, please.
Okay.
1, 2, or 3. Which will it be? 1, 2, 3. Which will it be? To you.
2, please.
Number 2. That's the sparkle.
Number 2.
Sparkly, sparkly. And in number 2, you get a prospector's bar. Oh, wait.
Awesome.
See it? Let me get on the screen. But because I like you so much, you can have your choice between the round one or this one. The square, the rectangle, or the round one that's at the top of the rectangle. See how nice I am? All right, on to Phoenix.
You want a bar or a round, Phoenix?
Get
Around
that.
bar.
Okay.
Bar,
Next,
please.
Joe McBride. Do you want 2 or 3?
3.
Number 3 for Joe McBride. Uh-oh, Joe.
Uh-oh, Joe.
Uh-oh, Joe. I hate to tell you this, but in number 3 is a little note that says, you get this.
Awesome. You get chocolate.
Chocolate.
You get chocolate. So that's going to Joe McBee. All right. Dropping everything. Okay. And there's none for the card win, right?
Nope.
Mhm.
So that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. So sorry. Uh-oh. Who was that supposed to go to?
Spaghetti-o.
We didn't have a name on it. Holy cow. Dennis. Dennis somebody.
Did you ever find out who that person was that you asked me about yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you need to message it to me because it's been driving me crazy.
I'll tell you. It's Dad's Learning Coins.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Please don't abbreviate your names, you guys. When you said,
Really, really messed me up.
well,
trying to
probably put that because he didn't want to put coins on the package. Put the word coins on the package.
Good morning, farm dog.
Because that's never a good idea. I'm trying to think. Joe, do you remember telling a certain person in a certain Facebook group that you wanted a certain Lincoln token, Lincoln medal, Abraham Lincoln medal with the blundered date?
What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I said when
got
I came into
one of
Mrs.
those for
Congress yesterday. What are y'all doing?
What are you doing? I got one of those for you.
Miss Quincy says Dennis the Blues.
I think that's correct.
Dubelbys.
However that's pronounced.
Dubelby.
What?
He won that on your show, Miss Coin Crew. Is that correct? Am I saying the right thing?
Yes.
Am I right?
Dennis Dubelby.
Am I right? And it was a 5 ounce. Was that right?
Yes, he needs to contact me and
Yeah, because see, I never could get a hold of him. He never emailed me that I could find.
I have his email if you need it. He sends us questions all the time.
You have his email?
Uh-huh.
Would you send me his email so I can shoot him a?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Matchy. Or you can just email him for me if you wanna.
I can do that.
Email him and tell him that I am holding this because I don't have his address.
Okay. What is it?
Dennis.
No, I know. What are you holding? What did he?
A 5 ounce bar that he won on Miss Coin Crew.
A 5 ounce bar.
A 5 ounce Coca-Cola bar.
Wow.
Next, thank you.
Ooh, Phoenix Van Life for shipping $10.
Let's celebrate their 10th super on a live stream. That is his 10th super chat on a live stream.
Awesome.
That is Phoenix Van Life's 10th super chat on a live stream. Yeah.
She's such a sweet girl.
You owe me nothing, Joe McBride. You have to vote for Trump. That's what you owe me. Just kidding.
Donate 100 to St. Jude.
Donated 100 to St. Jude's. Oh, who did?
Dennis.
Dennis did? Wow.
He's still got a good deal on that then.
And
you only paid 100 for it?
Not Todd, Matt. I am still waiting on a call from you, or am I? I don't know.
Wait just one gosh darn minute. He won a 5 ounce bar for $100?
Not exactly.
Oh. I want to buy one for $100.
That's not exactly how it went.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
On this end, it sounded like it, didn't it, Paula?
It did. I had to put the donators into a drawing. Oh, gotcha. I never got put in a drawing.
Angel, I wasn't going to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got some stuff here yesterday. I got to look at real quick. No, still no, that one. No, star not on that one. Dad's learning coins come in yet? Is they coming
Haven't
in?
seen. Clever conspiracy names. Good morning.
Clever, good morning.
Did you say good morning to?
Clever conspiracy coins. Our name.
Clever.
Good morning.
And
Clever.
Braxton McBean.
Parachute spider.
Let me look at these coins real quick. That's 98 quarter.
New guest in the U.S. The parachute spider. Parachute spider. Ew.
1993 dime. And 2021 penny. And a, I don't know what the heck that one is. It's like a dryer coin. It is definitely a dryer coin. 1972D.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
See what?
Your dryer coin.
You want me to put it on the thingy? Hang on.
Oh my gosh, you guys want to hear something hysterical? You might not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I don't know why I even ask your permission because I'm just going to tell you anyway. But anyway, there was a certain social media influencer, a YouTuber, whose name is a piece of furniture, doing a live stream last night, searching through quarters. Well, he pulled a Homestead quarter out and said, "Oh, you can find some really nice double dies on these quarters," and put one under the scope, and then said, "But that's not it," and tossed it away. Well, I'll be darned if it wasn't a double die. It sure was, and one of the nicer ones, and he didn't even know it. It was driving Shannon. It was driving Shannon crazy. Shannon put something in chat, but this social influencer never looks at chat, so he just tossed a really nice double die right back into change after telling everybody they could find one in change. It was hysterical.
Who was it?
Might have been Couch. It was hysterical. It was hysterical. Oh my gosh, it was hysterical. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look
Had
at
it
that.
right. Shannon took a screenshot. Had it right there, plain as day, on his scope. And yeah, okay, gotcha, Ida.
That looks like
And telling people that they could find a double die on those quarters, but that's not it, and tossed it to the side. But it was. I think, and well, he also was talking about the leaky bucket, so I think he probably just looked for the die chip instead of the double die, because he probably can't recognize a double die if it hit him on the side of the head. Oh, it was just Shannon even ended up emailing him because he said, "I'll buy that from you for $5."
Who said that, Shannon?
Shannon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that was too good. It was too good. I was yelling at him in our private chat. Shannon, you need to put it in chat that he missed that double die. Let everybody in that chat know. But what was also funny is he has almost 500,000 subscribers or something like that, and only had 30 people in chat. That was quite comical too. I'm sorry I'm laughing at it, but it's pretty funny. Yes, Joan. What? Sorry.
Were you being an instigator?
No, Shannon was. And Amanda.
Amanda too? Oh my goodness, all of you?
What happened?
I wasn't watching it. They were watching it.
Yeah.
And they pointed it out in our little private chat that we have for the panel. And I was dying. Like, oh my gosh, please someone say something in the chat.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
It's true. They do. They
can't take her anywhere because she causes all this friction.
Oh my gosh. I just thought it was so comical. This is, the face of coin collecting for the new coin collectors, like Sean said. But an educator or so-called educator.
Well, you have to kind of rule that person out as an educator now, don't you?
Well, I had ruled that out a long time ago. No, I just think what it is a shame is that he had an opportunity there. Not only did he have a great variety, but he had an opportunity to actually show them what one looked like. You can find some great double dies on these quarters, on these homestead quarters. And he should have been able to go, and look, we just found one. There it is. Look, and this is what it is, and blah, 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 blah. But nope, he goes, and that's not it. Toss it aside.
Oh, Paula.
But you guys, you can go back and watch it if you want. I don't care if you give him a view. But you could comment in his comments, too.
Give a good chuckle if you need a good laugh today.
Now, I need to go back and look at the comments and see if anybody said anything in the comments of the video. I don't think he even reads those. I think that he just has somebody else reading them and putting little hearts next to the comments, because I've commented several times on things and I still get a little heart. And sometimes my comment's not very nice. And I still get a little heart.
Well, that kind of means that the person doesn't really read them, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he's reading them.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, that made my day. Thanks for letting me share that with you guys.
You know what, Paula? That 1982 that they keep putting up saying that they're, a small date.
Yeah, there's a whole group. I know you showed me that group.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the comments, and yeah, everybody was saying, "Are you crazy?"
Yeah. Well, that group that you showed me the name's going to be changed because there's a new sheriff in town.
Really?
Yeah.
By the way,
what's
that one.
The new sheriff's name?
Victor is the new administrator in that group, and we also have a messenger chat group for administrators and moderators for Facebook coin groups, and it's the greatest thing in the world.
Really? That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it is so great because we get to tell each other, hey, check this out, or if one of them's not in one of the groups, go, hey, watch out for this guy. I just kicked him out of my group. He's doing this. And I mean, it's great. We all get to communicate because we can't all be in every single Facebook coin group.
No, but does anyone ever go to them and say, look, we're not doing this correctly? Does anyone ever confront them? Or do they
the administrators? Well, here's the thing. Here's how the Facebook coin groups work. And you have to be very careful because people who get kicked out of groups will just make their own coin group.
Oh.
So there are a lot of garbage coin groups that are typically run and started by people who have been kicked out of legitimate coin groups. And so we don't have anything to do with those. We can only communicate with each other about the groups that we are part of.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah. But my question is, does anyone go to them and say, look, listen, this is not right. You know, you're not. This is not right.
Sometimes, like if
Automatically kick them out.
well, yeah, I mean they do that. They will kick. They'll just block us if we message them. Some of them, but
Because they don't want to be wrong, do they?
right. Well, and like I said, a lot of these coin groups have been started by people that were kicked out of other coin groups. So they're just like, well, I know my coin is the best thing in the world. I'll just start my own group.
Yeah. That's the ones we have to worry about.
Yeah.
Are you telling on me, Paula?
I am. Watch out for Victoria.
Yeah. I almost never
Got
go
here
on.
we gone.
I mean, really, when you think about it, though, how many groups do you need to be a part of? You know what I mean? If you're a member of one good coin group on Facebook, that's plenty. That's enough. And I'm not saying be a part of our group. It's a good group, but like Ken Potter's group, if Ken Potter's group's not so much for sharing though as it is just education. He will let people every once in a while share a really good error coin or something, but for the most part, it's him just putting posts and doing educational stuff on that page. So it's a great group. Joe Cronin's group is great. And then again, that's not really for just any. Our group we let people post pretty much anything, even damaged coins, because we'll immediately go in and comment it's damaged, and we monitor our group really well. So if people are making bad comments or giving bad advice, that gets shut down immediately. So, but we do allow. I mean, it's the coin Q&A. So,
Don't most of these people send the coins into y'all first?
No, because some people don't have YouTube. So, and it works the same way on YouTube too. A lot of our viewers on YouTube don't do Facebook. So,
okay.
But you typically get your questions answered faster in the Facebook group than you do on the email, because our email gets overwhelmed, and we have a lot of Sean's viewers that send us emails, and we don't have a lot of Sean's viewers that are on our Facebook group.
Yeah.
So typically you're posting our Facebook, and we have other people in the Facebook group that help us too. Ken, Joe, Steve Mills, Shane Daniels. We have lots of good people. Matthew Valley, lots of good people in our Facebook group that help.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Joe, so do I. I'm a mod on Ken's group too, so a lot of the posts don't go through. We have very strict guidelines on what we can let through in Ken's group. Very, very strict. 99% of stuff doesn't get through. But Ken's group is also a public group. He won't make it private. So it's a lot of work.
Joe was asking how far into the video did you remember?
I didn't watch it. This was all through Messenger. Let me go see in the Messenger if it's timestamped. Hang on, because he took a screenshot. So the variety was WDDR 080, and it was time-stamped. Oh, it doesn't show the timestamp. Oh, crap, it doesn't show the timestamp. But you'll see that a homestead quarter, you'll see it's towards the end, looks like, Joe. You'll see a homestead quarter thrown up on the scope. And it's the water pump itself is doubled, Joe, at the top.
You know, some of these D's are so tiny and skinny, and some of them are just so fat. You'd think they'd be all the same, wouldn't you?
Well, no, they changed the mint mark styles throughout the years.
That one's almost swallowed up in the rim.
And when they went to copper plated zinc, so with the copper sense, they needed a more sturdy mint mark punch. So it couldn't be a delicate D, because they would have just broke, because it's harder than the copper plated zinc sense.
Is that roller marks, Paula?
Those are roller marks, dirty roller marks. Does that make sense?
Yep. See, there's a fat D.
Yeah, so they needed to have a more bulky, thicker mint mark punch on copper sense than they did on the copper plated zinc sense, because copper is harder.
I thought that other one that had a real skinny one was 80.
And then after 89, they just put it on the master. It was just part of the master hub anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Because they weren't punching it in by hand. Silver Bull, I don't know if you got I don't think you got my message in your chat yesterday, but I am very proud of how far you've come. You do a great job on your stream, and people have so much fun. You're a huge asset to the community. Lots of fun in your stream, even though sometimes I pull my hair out.
That's Eddie sweet, Paula.
He is very sweet, yes. Very sweet.
Don't be pulling your hair out.
Well, he just gets squirreled sometimes, and I can't yell. He never hears me when I'm yelling through my computer, when I'm trying to tell him.
And if he's getting squirreled, that's probably Angel's fault, right?
Probably, yeah. It's always Angel's fault.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Nice, AZ. Tiny hand to punch that by hand. No, they punch them by hand, Sterling. They use little metal punches, little mint mark punches, and they hammer them.
Thank you, Silver Bull.
They punch them by hand.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, what happened to this? Look at this coin. Golly bum. Look.
Ew. Ew.
What do you think?
I think it got run over by a tractor.
Bigger than a tractor. And it's all whopper jobber, dude.
Did you ask that one time? I think she could. Ass hat. That's ass hat, clever. Yeah, I misspelled ass hat. I forgot the H.
Yeah, Paula, come on.
Sorry. It got punched by hand. It did get hand punched. It was hand punched.
See, I have to watch everything, every little thing. Do, 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 do.
She farted just before she got out of the car for school. Oh, awesome, John Shay. Could you taste it?
That's funny. Your granddaughter. It's funny.
What am I going to do with y'all?
It's not a good one unless you could taste it.
You'll never forget that one.
I will never forget that.
I'll bet you never let her live it down when she's a teenager.
Oh, I won't. No.
Poor baby.
You know, I will be telling that story at every milestone in her life.
Honey, I love you.
Oh, you're just mean.
Sterling, you weren't paying attention. You were too busy thinking of how you were going to argue with me. I said they use a little hand punch. I said they use a little metal hand punch, a little metal hand punch.
With the letter D or whatever on it.
Yes.
What
And I
was
said
the-
they use a hammer.
What was the coin that had a P on it that wasn't supposed to, or didn't have one on it that was supposed to, or
Well, there's several no S, and then there's the 82 no P business strike dime.
no, it was a penny.
There was probably the 1990 no S proof.
No, I think it was 2017.
2017 was supposed to have a P mint mark on it. It's the only Lincoln cent with a P mint mark on it.
But wasn't there some found without the P?
Wasn't there what? No.
No. Okay, maybe I'm dreaming.
No.
Okay, I guess I was just dreaming, thinking with my camera. Uh-oh.
You only have to hand punch dies, not each coin. Lots of dies, Phoenix Van Life, though. Yeah, they didn't have to punch it into each coin, but they did make lots of dies. And it got very tiring for the die makers.
Okay. There. I thought my thing messed up again.
It's a wonder there wasn't more errors with them hand doing it like that many.
Well, it depended on how many dies they had to make. And I mean, if you look at 1960 Ds, there's hundreds. There's lots and lots and lots. There's a gazillion repunchment marks, some large and small date. More on the large date, but
And those were all done by hand, aren't they?
yes.
That
Wow.
kind of depends
All
on
of
who
them up
did
to
it,
90.
right?
Huh?
Depending on who did it, huh?
Yes. Then probably how many dies they had to make, and you know, if they were training new people, or you know, and they, you know, it wasn't to them, it wasn't considered a mistake. I mean, you know, to us it was, but it was probably considered within the mint tolerance to do it. So it's true, Joe. Well, they just made so many dies, you know, and
Well, what happened to the Morgan? Is CC over O or O over CC or something like that?
yeah, they just got dies from a different mint because one of the mints ran out. And so they got a die from one of the other mints, and they polished off the mint mark and put theirs over the top, and just didn't do a very good job polishing it all the way off. Abrading it, polishing.
Oh, okay.
What year did they quit hand punching the mint marks?
1989 was the last for business strike Lincoln cents.
Wow.
So yeah, so you won't find any after 1989. I mean, there are some, I think 1991 or something like that on quarters, but there aren't any repunchment marks past 89.
Huh.
So if you find one, it's machine doubling, right?
Yes.
Hello, Frostbite.
Hello.
Ooh.
Hello, Frostbite.
I am home from my meeting, so now I can get back online.
Good.
My dad.
I never seen you do as much
Glad
meeting.
you made it home safe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was
Oh.
listening to the conversation but couldn't comment.
Ouch, Silver Bull.
Silver Bull, Silver Bull. It's Christmas time.
So did you find any goodies?
No.
So we are going to be having Tom Sparks back on next month. And then he'll be doing several more presentations for us.
All about the same subject or different?
No, next month he's doing it on so-called dollars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
You have to remind us, or remind me anyway.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be fun.
I
Isn't
have a
that your new
date.
love, Paula?
Huh?
Isn't that your new love?
So-called dollars?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
Not
thought
a
you were
new
talking
love.
about
I've
Tom
loved
Sparks.
them for. Huh?
I thought she was talking about Tom Sparks.
Oh,
I
no,
did
I've
too.
loved so-called dollars for a long time. Let's see. So January 15th tentatively is the date.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
As long as
Yes.
y'all don't try to have birthdays in January, we'll be cool.
I know. And then he has lots of other presentations, but he has several on short snorters and stuff. So, and those are really interesting. I really like those. And if you guys ever find a short snorter or buy one and you don't know who the signatures and stuff are, get a hold of us and we will get you in touch with, or you can just email Tom directly. And he will help you figure out who the signatures are and what the significance is of it.
And any other thing we can look for, you can tell us where
Email and
to look
send
for the
that.
signatures or where they're going to be, or
Do what?
can you tell us anything else about the signatures, what they look like, where they're going to be?
Who, me?
Mhm.
No, did you, well, you need to watch the presentation. Short snorters can be anybody's signature.
Right.
Yeah, anywhere on the note. They can be 50 gazillion signatures or just 3.
Well, I would want the 50 gazillion.
I wish I could find the one that my niece or nephew took from my uncle, and that was my grandfather's.
They spend it?
I'm assuming they spent or sold it. So, but he got his when he was in the war, so he transferred stuff back and forth, and he had some cool names on there.
It's always so sad when grandchildren steal from their grandparents. That's just sad.
Yeah,
grandparents were really good to them kids.
It's very common too.
Yep.
Well,
my grandson picked up I think it was $2 in quarters I had sitting on my counter. And I wasn't even going to say anything to him. I told his mom, I just mentioned it. And she says, no. You make him give you those back. If you get him in trouble, you'll punish him in some way. She goes, next time it may be $200.
Yeah.
He was 15 because he was only about 7.
Yeah.
And he just picked up the change on the table. And I wouldn't go say anything. It wasn't that much. And she said, oh, no, because next time he might be 15 and it might be 200. I said, I didn't even think about it like that, but you're right.
Yeah, well, I had the same issue with my son. He got hooked on some stuff and went into a really bad place. But I mean, I had boxes of nickels and stuff, so it wasn't a small change.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. My problem, and one thing I tried to explain to my son, is that you have to understand the stuff that I have. You may not know what it is. It might look like just a quarter to you, but I have quarters that are $100.
Right.
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 Well, if you want to learn about it, don't be learning about it so you can steal it and sell it for more. But if you really want to learn about it, I'll teach you about it. So we've gone through some of this stuff, and he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I would never have known that was worth $50." It's like, well, there's a lot of prices that I don't know. Like, I don't know what the value is on some of my coins, but I know what I paid for it.
And in 10 years, that price is going to change.
Yeah. And so,
or 2 years or 1 year, depends on what it is. Yeah.
The person who took it, she had been on some stuff, and so she probably wasn't in the right frame of mind during that time. But there were some extremely important, like, war memorabilia and all that kind of stuff that she took and traded or sold for drugs that I would have loved to have had back.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty sad.
My aunt and uncle, was very good to their grandkids. Had them all the time when they were little. They stayed there lots. And the one girl, when she was, I think, 15, stole some money out of their billfold. I'm not sure now how much, but got car keys and stole their car and wrecked it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's just sad, to do that to your grandparents.
Do you have her obituary?
Pardon?
Because I would have killed her.
Yeah, they did. I think they did tell her she couldn't come to their house for a long time. But no, they didn't kill her. They didn't press charges, I don't think. But it definitely changed their relationship.
I'm sure it would have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that. If you need something that bad, ask.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get it.
I'll clean your house, or I'll pick up, sticks in your yard, or cut your grass, or
that's what I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Grandpa, I want to earn $30. What can I do? A lot of times he was like, "What's it for?" It's like, "We're getting some friends together. We're going to go out. We're going to go camping and do whatever. And I need to pick up some stuff for food, or I wanted to pick up some soda and stuff." And
yeah,
a lot of times he'd just give it to me, and he's like, "You already do enough around here. You're good." But back in now I sound like my grandparents. Back in my day, but my grandparents never had to ask me to put up Christmas lights. They never had to ask me to mow the yard. They never had to ask me to shovel snow. Whenever I went over to their house, I was like, "Oh, I need to mow their yard. Oh, you know what? They need Christmas lights up." I'd go over and put the Christmas lights up on their house.
Yeah, I was like that. I was always doing dishes and dusting, and at my aunt's house or my grandparents' house. I just like to do stuff,
Oh, I was a klutzy kid. I wasn't allowed to touch any of my grandma's knickknacks.
John Shank, it totally depends on the condition of the coin. Cannot give you a price without knowing the condition of the coin.
And that's very difficult. I tried that. I don't know how anybody can grade a coin.
Get you a red book and
it's an art.
Compare it.
I understand that, But
get the ANA grading book or go to PCGS.
Yeah, some of them. You can look at the coins.
But you can look at a coin and you cannot see a scratch on it, but it'll come back an MS-50.
Oh yeah.
It was not going to come back in MS-50.
I was
But
about
Yeah, well, you know what I
anyway,
mean.
first of all, you need to know what the you need the grading
They use
Sheldon
it.
scale. Let's learn the Sheldon scale.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Grading is an art, and the best way to learn, Michael could learn this from Michael Kittle a long, long time ago. The best piece of advice as far as grading. The best way to learn how to grade is to look at a lot of graded coins. It just takes practice, and you just have to, it takes a lot of study and education. It's not something you can just learn.
That's what I mean, though. You think it's going to be you look at it and you see no scratches, you see nothing on it it just looks perfect, absolutely perfect. But yet, when you look at the grade on it, it's like a 61 or 63 or.
Well, that's a pretty darn good grade.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying if it's.
I know what you're saying. It is an art form, and there are a lot of like certain dates on the same series of coins, like Morgan dollars. Certain dates and mints are known for weaker strikes. There's things that like you just have to. There's a lot to know, and I am not good at grading. I am good enough to get me by and to like not, make a huge mistake when I'm buying something. And I can typically identify a cleaned coin. I can identify damage, but grading is an art, and it takes, when you get up to those higher mint state grades, it gets tougher because they get more strict, and it's just.
And folks, I'd like to add something to this that's really important to remember. Even the experts have difficulties sometimes agreeing on the grade of a coin. So while there is a lot of experience involved, a lot of it can be subjective.
Oh, it is. No, it surely is subjective. But like some people, because eye appeal plays a part, and some people think certain toning is nice. Some people don't like certain, like there's in the 60s, I want to say it's like 62 proof sets, 63 proof sets. The Franklins and the quarters get this splotchy, polka dotty, ugly toning sometimes, and I think it's horrible, and some people like it.
I'm not a fan. Every once in a while you'll see one that looks good, but most of the time I don't like toning.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of toning either. So it would be difficult for me. I wouldn't be a good grader because there's certain things that I would have a hard time seeing past. And ugly toning is one of them. I would have a hard time seeing past that. You have to be able to see past things. But you can get an idea. Like you can, most people can identify an XF versus an AU coin or a mint state coin. Most people can identify at least that much. There's few coins that one grade makes a huge difference. There's a huge jump in value. So,
and see, that's something weird too, because if there's only one, because it'll say only 5 graded above this or whatever.
But that's that certain grading company.
Yeah.
And a lot of time you can't always go, well, you can't go by populate, like like PCGS's population report, because they could have graded the same coin 10 times.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about data. It's so hard because you don't know how many people have cracked open a coin. You could have 3 different grading companies that have the same coin listed.
Yeah, because a lot of times, because one grade makes a big difference, people will get a grade back and they aren't happy with it, so they'll keep cracking it out and resubmitting, hoping that they'll get that one jump in grade. But because they've cracked it out, the grading companies have no way of knowing that they've already graded that coin, so it gets included in their population report.
Yeah.
So instead of having 5 graded at 65, now they have 10 graded at 65.
Yeah.
Frostbite, did you see Goat Sniping Farmer's comment?
I did not. I'm having issues with my chat.
Okay. Well, he just said, Frosty replied to your email. If those don't work, just let me know.
Dude, awesome, bud. I appreciate that. I'll show you what I did when I'm done. Thank you so much, bud.
Paula?
Huh?
When like if you've got a coin and you say, well, no, this is not, it's got to be graded better than that, and you're going to send it back in, do you take it out of the holder?
I don't grade coins.
No,
I don't send coins in. I have sent a few of my error coins I have sent into Annex just to get them into slabs.
Not you, okay? I know you don't. I'm not talking about you.
So if I had a coin and I wanted to resubmit it for reconsideration,
right?
Take
it out, or would you send it in, or do they care if either way? Or
well, most people crack them out. You can send them in for reconsideration, and a lot of times people will do that with older graded coins, like coins in the older generation. Because they were really, really tough back then. And they have, I believe that they've gotten a little more laxed since like way back when they first started grading in the 80s. And so if a lot of people will just send in their old graded coins for reconsideration, and they'll leave them in the holders. But I mean, if I was a PCGS grader and I had somebody who sent in a coin 6 months ago and they got it graded and they sent it back in, and I see this same coin coming back through over and over for reconsideration for one grade, like if it was a 66 and they wanted a 67, or I probably would not upgrade it. I'd probably say, dude, we graded it right the first time. Suck it up. But that's why I'm not ever going to be a grader.
That makes total sense.
And people will a lot of times they just want to cross it over from like NGC or Annex to PCGS, and they'll leave it in the holder and they'll just send it for, to have it crossed over.
The only one I ever sent in was that one I got from you, that Seated Liberty $50. And I asked you, should I? And you said that one you would.
Yeah.
So I did.
I don't typically. There's very few times when I suggest a coin B.
Yeah. Yeah.
ATS asked a question, Paula.
Some people will set a cleaned coin out and let it tone and try to hide. There's lots of ways that people try to hide old cleanings. They typically can be, so toning's not going to hide. Toning may hide a dipped, like if somebody dipped a coin, but a cleaning is typically not going to hide a cleaning. I guess it could, but they're pretty sharp when it comes to that kind of stuff. They can usually see through it.
Yeah, the reason that they can see it is because of all the little micro scratches and stuff that are there on the coin.
Well, and there's, usually the high points will be more shiny, have more luster.
Well, the luster.
There's areas around, they call it breakaway, I think, or something like that. There's areas around the devices that will show that the coin's been cleaned. And so that toning that they try to get is to try to cover that kind of stuff up.
Luster too is a really good indicator because the pattern.
Coin's mid state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have a coin that has a lot of luster where the cartwheel's curved or it's blotchy or it bounces back and forth, that's a good indicator you don't have an authentic luster.
I'm not getting what you're saying. Oh, you mean if it's just if it's not a cartwheel luster and it's just shiny all over?
Well, no, not just that.
If the light is diffuse.
So, for instance, like with a whizzed coin, you can do whizzing in such a way that it will reproduce a type of luster without it, quote unquote, polishing.
Not a cartwheel.
Well, it will have, if for the untrained eye, it can have a curved cartwheel appearance, but it won't be a true cartwheel.
Well, good luck to them. That's all. If they have to if they're whizzing it so much that they're getting a cartwheel to it, you're going to be able to see those marks.
I know, I understand, but I'm just saying that there are certain things that people need to be aware of. Just because somebody says you can see a cartwheel doesn't mean it hasn't been cleaned or whizzed or something at some point.
Yeah.
I can do a cartwheel.
There's a lot of stuff that you need to look for.
I can't. I almost broke my neck trying to do a cartwheel a couple of years ago. I was showing off for my grandkids. I'm like, when did I stop being able to do a cartwheel? When did that happen?
Hey, I wanted to jump up real quick because I just jumped out of the shower and look at this thing.
Oh my! Look at that mop.
Yeah, let me put you on big screen.
You look like Captain Caveman.
Captain
Caveman!
Oh, man, hilarious.
And you still got the march.
See ya.
He totally looks like
There you go.
I'm never going to unsee that.
right.
Captain Caveman.
Caveman.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, well, Joe, I got a new photo I'm creating.
No wasting the dose.
Oh no.
Hey, Angel, thank you guys for sending that stuff over to me. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. I wasn't sure if that's what you needed, but cool.
No, it's perfect. And you'll get your little sneaky cameos in next Wednesday's video.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
That's true, Eric. And cleaning was acceptable
Hi,
up
Evan.
until the grading companies said it wasn't. The grading companies are the ones who said it wasn't acceptable.
What was
to
that?
clean your
There used to be something that advertised it by putting a penny in this to clean it.
Oh, there still are. Brasso.
No,
You're a
Brasso.
Brasso.
No, it's just a dip and it smells horrible.
Oh, MS-70 or whatever.
Pink.
Stinks. All of that stuff stinks.
Yeah, they have one that smells like sulfur.
Well, they have a dip. Oh, that liver of sulfur.
No, it smells like farts.
So all of those dips that I bought those. It's just jewelry cleaner, pretty much. And I bought those before, and they smell minty fresh until you put something in them, and then they get rank.
Yeah, the reaction makes it smell like rotten eggs.
Oh yeah, it's stanky. Unga bunga. Captain Caveman.
Yuck. Yuck.
Now everybody's thinking of Captain Caveman.
Oh man, I've got that stuck in my head now. I'm going to sneeze.
Hi, Nick.
That's awesome.
That MS-70 stuff actually can remove your fingerprints.
Yeah, and if it drips, if you put it in your cupboard, I'll take a picture and show you guys tomorrow. If you put it in your cupboard and it leaks, it will eat away at the wood on your shelf. I'll show you a picture of what it did to one of my shelves in my kitchen.
So put it on a shelf out in your garage that's protected by a plastic container.
Horrible.
Better yet, why would you have it?
Buy penny loafers. Yeah.
It's good
What
for
would be the point of having it?
Just
Clean
for generic
jewelry.
brown stuff.
Chris. Not that kind of fingerprint, dude.
It's great for cleaning your jewelry.
No, it removes the fingerprints off of your body. Like it smooths your fingerprints in your skin.
Oh, that it just gives me the chills thinking about it. It feels horrible.
So yeah, it'd be good for your life of crime.
Mhm.
Just rub it in your fingertips for a couple days, and then you won't leave none.
Good to go, huh? So on that crime scene show, whatever it is, they can take the gloves that the people wear and turn them inside out and get fingerprints off the gloves.
They can actually do that. That is a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
They can do that.
Cloth gloves, like knitted gloves, probably not.
They can take, well, they can get DNA off that. They can take a dead body and expose it to like super glue fumes and get fingerprints off of the dead body.
Ew.
They can take the skin off of their fingers and put it over their
Rehydrate them.
Yes, and
Yes.
they can also take the skin off and put it on their own finger and use that to roll it to get
fingerprint.
Yep.
Or they could just cut your finger off, right?
Yeah.
Yep, they do that too, but
Or they could pop out your eyeballs for the retina scan.
Me, Ray, excuse me. Behave yourself.
he's been good as long as he can, Paula.
He's been holding it in this whole time. He's not a very good boyfriend.
Do I have to go kick him around a bit?
Yeah.
I will.
Kick
We're gonna have a fight.
Into shape.
I have xylene. Yeah, xylene. Check. So xylene works good to remove like the wax and stuff that you get on OBW, coins that in OBW rolls, because they get that wax from the inside of the paper. But xylene is highly toxic.
You know that acid they use to test like gold and stuff?
Yes.
Where you scrape it on that like stone or whatever. If you get it on your fingers and leave it there too long, it literally kills your skin. Your skin will turn like yellow, then black, and then it the skin falls off.
Yeah. I'm fixing to go get my haircut. Jamie.
That's why you wash your hands.
Chuck only uses the xylene on mint state coins, I believe. Just don't do it. Just leave your coins alone. What did they ever do to you? Leave them alone. Leave the history on it. The problem with, and I've said this before, the big problem with putting anything on your coins to clean your coins is that it may be safe for the coin, but whatever organic material is on that coin, you don't have a clue how it's going to react to that. So unless you're a chemist and can identify every single piece of organic material that's on the surface of a coin, just don't put anything on it. Leave it. Leave it alone.
Some like bigger dealers, when they get like Morgans and stuff, they send it all through some kind of bath. They have like barrels of this like dip stuff, and all their stuff goes through some kind of bath. I know Littleton does it.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, like they have bins of like some kind of cleaner, and they send all the coins through this cleaner bath.
Who does that, Angel?
Like
Littleton coin.
Silvertown used to do it.
Back in the day, not recently.
Yeah.
I mean, Littleton probably still does it. You see some of the stuff you get from them.
Yeah, I would ask them. And they charge you for it too.
So do you guys make the chocolate peanut cluster candy, homemade.
I love peanut clusters. Love
Yeah,
them. I've made them before. They're super easy to make. I've made them before, but
yeah, I have to make some for Christmas, and then I will be done with my Christmas.
I have a really good fudge recipe. I have C's candy fudge recipe. It's so good, and you use that marshmallow cream in it. Oh my god!
I used to eat that marshmallow cream out of the jar.
Marshmallow cream is really good on graham crackers. Do you buy graham crackers?
You like marshmallows.
Paula, you remember the suckers you used to get from C's Candy?
I still get them. Every year I get them.
So
the chocolate and the butterscotch and the caramel.
Yep. So one year when I was in high school, I worked on yearbook staff, and our yearbook director actually worked at C's Candies part-time.
Oh.
He invited me because I told him those are like my favorite things. So he invited me in Utah to actually go through and make them. So I worked with like a month on making the suckers and going through. I still, to this day, if I can find one of those things, they are still my favorite holiday candy ever.
I love them.
Yeah,
so good.
They're awesome.
Hi, Happy Chappy. ATS.
What up, Chappy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to pick those up every year.
Nanu.
My kids love them too.
Yeah. Where do you get them from? Do you have
C's? Because there's always little C's trucks like all around town, and then there's our mall every year. C's Candy shop opens up in the mall around the holidays. We get a Hickory Farm store shop that opens up in the mall, and a C's Candy that opens, and it's only during the holidays. Then they close back up.
Hi, Licks.
Yeah,
every year my mom gets me this like little baby Swiss.
But I bet you could find them online.
You know, we were in the doctor's office and we were listening. People next to us was trying to talk to David and said, and you know, when you get two men that can't hear talking to each other, everybody in the line can hear. Well, they were talking about this meat that you get, you know, where they send you these steaks, Omaha steaks, and he said they're really thick steaks, but they're not more than the size of a 50-cent piece.
A fillet.
Yeah.
They're probably a fillet.
The steak through the mail or whatever.
Yeah. They were talking about that, but it was hysterical because everybody in there, and there's probably 25 or 30 people in there, and they're all getting in on this conversation about the steak.
They're steak bites.
Yeah, right.
Little steak bites. Pop them in your mouth.
At $50 a pound, probably.
But you know, 15-cent piece is not very big when it comes.
I haven't ever had them. And yeah, Licks, you should, if you have a C's store anywhere around you, or you can find one online or something. They are amazing. The chocolate ones and the caramel are my favorite. But
just don't try to bite them.
No.
They'll stick your teeth will like be stuck together and you'll pull out.
True, it's true. They do stick.
Your fillings will like pop out.
But they're so good.
Or what, Paula?
Huh?
Are you talking about the fudge or what?
No, the C's candies, the suckers that they have.
Oh, the suckers, yeah.
Yeah. They're good for kids when they're like talking too much. You tell them, hey, put this in your mouth and bite down.
Right?
Just
it'll lock their jaw right up.
You know what else was really good for doing that is you remember sugar daddies?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Those things.
The sugar babies.
Yeah.
So the sugar babies weren't near as bad as the sugar daddies.
Oh,
right?
the stick. Yeah.
Oh my God, your teeth would stuck on those things. And
yeah. Oh, they're so good though.
I probably pulled a
cavity growing.
Yeah.
We used to take saltines and say, Sandy, stick your tongue out and put a saltine cracker on it and say, now, see how long it takes for that to melt. Don't chew it up. And she was like, chatty Cathy.
You know what else? I can find them local here because we have an old general store that does some of the old stuff. Is the Look candy bars?
What is it? What
Look, LOOK.
Oh, those are like that hard nougat on the inside or whatever, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can still find those. I can find, because like I said, we have this, but it's about 40 minutes away. It's called Green, Texas. And there's a general store there, and they serve old candies. And so you can find some of those candy bars that they still make them. They just don't distribute them because there's not a demand for them.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, you got me going down Sugar Road.
Sugar Road.
I used to go to California, and once a year, my sister and I would go to Universal Studios, and I loved the City Walk, the Universal City Walk. And there's an old-fashioned candy store in the City Walk where you can get all the old candies. And I love that. And one year, my sister, for my birthday, you guys can go on Amazon and you can buy a birthday box, a candy like box. And for that, you put in the person's year that they were born, and they will send you that decade's candy, the candy that was popular during that decade. And my sister did that for me one year for my birthday.
Wow.
And it was all candy that was popular when I was a kid.
Hi, Raven Ivy.
What up, Raven?
So that's a great gift for people. You guys check it out on Amazon.
Wow.
I'm here. 1 minute before time to
Ready to
leave.
text you again.
1 minute before time to leave, you show up.
What time is it? It's only 8:52.
You got 8 minutes.
Yeah, okay, 8 minutes.
Better talk
All right,
fast.
I have to go to Tulsa this morning. I was trying to get everything ready.
To Tulsa.
Got to make some deliveries.
Hi, Eunice.
It's Christmas time. So I'm completely out of Christmas rounds now.
Oh no. It happened. Well, if I'm still looking for Masonic something or other. You run across anything like that? What have you got? Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, it looks like a Hawaiian.
It's got
Looks like a Hawaiian note.
well, yeah, but it's got
$150.
well, it's got a bunch of different signatures.
Okay, I got $2.
So you guys can look up retro candy or vintage. Oh, that's a
Hawaiian
short snorter. Short
Yeah.
snorter.
It's got some different signatures.
It's a short snorter.
Yeah.
Well, if we took $1,
I'm snorting it.
You
And
could send me pictures of that, Angel, and I could send that to Tom, the pictures, and he could tell you the history on that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think we found one of the names was somewhere here in Michigan. Like Ravenna or something. We were able to hunt down one of the
Yeah, they had
names.
lots of those on Hawaii notes because that was a big thing in
cool.
Pearl Harbor and
Mm-hmm.
You know, you had a lot of military guys signing them.
Yep. Yeah.
George.
Yeah, send me pictures, Angel, and I'll send those to Tom and see if we can figure out where, if there's anybody on it that he recognizes.
Yeah, it says property of Sergeant Versla.
Yeah, so he was probably part of the short snorters.
Yeah, Sergeant Versla R. Bates, it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, it was he was probably part of the short snorter club or whatever.
The club.
That is a weird name. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, why did they call them snorters, man?
Because that's what they called the drinks. Like when people would go to bars back then, they'd get a little shot and they called it a snort.
They called it a snort. I remember that.
Oh, I was thinking of the old days where they had the little cans and
Oh,
snorted.
you're kind of young, so we understand.
talking about snuff.
Yeah. You snort your snuff, man. Like Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Those are similar to challenge coins, but they were way before challenge coins were like a thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, watch Tom's presentation. It's about an hour and a half long, but it's worth it, man. So much information. And in the beginning, he just tells you exactly what short snorters are and kind of the history about them, if you don't want to watch the whole presentation. But yeah, and you can go to his website, shortsnorters.com, I think is what it is.
We wear short shorts.
Because he's president and founder of the Short Snorter Project.
Short Snorter Project.
Yeah, shortsnorter.org is what it is.
Shortsnorter.org.
Yeah, I'll put that in chat.
All right, folks, I got to get back to work. I'll chat with you all later.
Later,
Have
Papa.
a good
You have a good day.
You too, brother.
Well, guys,
So here's a short snorter is a banknote which was signed by various persons traveling together or meeting up at different events and records who records who was met. The tradition was started by bush pilots in Alaska in the 1920s and subsequently spread through the growth of military and commercial aviation. If you signed a short snorter and that person could not produce it upon request, they owed you $1 or a drink, a short snort.
Cool.
Aviation and alcohol do not mix.
So it was a drinking game.
I'm gonna have to go. I got a customer here. And,
Okay, Mike.
Have a good day.
Good day.
all right, bye.
Mike.
Yeah, like challenge coins.
So it's a historic drinking game.
Yeah, that's how it started.
One way to do it. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here and get my hair cut.
Hey, everybody, have a great day. Love you guys. Good night.
Love you all. Bye-bye.
Guys in chat, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't get into any trouble. I can't get you out of. Love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. So, see ya. Bye, guys.